Well, it's Super Bowl week, and we're here in Dallas getting ready for the big game just down the road in Arlington. And if you're a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, we may have some good news for you. Welcome to Apartment Market Dynamics from NPF Research. I'm Jay Parsons with your Steel City update. Well, the Vegas bookies have the Green Bay Packers as slight favorites for the game on Sunday, but in the all-important national apartment occupancy rankings, Pittsburgh comes out on top with an occupancy rate of 97.5% as of year-end 2010, the best rate in the country, ahead of New York City, San Jose, El Paso, and in a five-way tie for fifth, Milwaukee, close to the home of the Cheeseheads and the Green Bay Packers. So even though the Vegas bookies have Green Bay as slight favorites, the apartment occupancy rankings have Pittsburgh as the favorite with a 1.5-point spread. Occupancy in Pittsburgh is always strong. In fact, occupancy in this past cycle hit a low point of only 95.6% in December 2009. Not bad at all. In fact, that's pretty impressive for most any other market. And in 2010, occupancies climbed back 1.9 points. So, what keeps occupancy in Pittsburgh so consistently strong? Well, there's a couple of factors, but one big one is that perhaps surprisingly, despite its location on the Rust Belt, Pittsburgh really didn't lose that many jobs in this past recession. In fact, for Pittsburgh, its big downturn was really in the 1970s and the 1980s, and from that point, it's really rebuilt its economy around healthcare and education, which happen to be the two big parts of the economy that actually gained jobs in this past recession. So while Pittsburgh did lose some jobs in this past recession, it wasn't nearly as many as might be expected. And on top of that, Pittsburgh also has been building that many new apartments over the past couple decades. In the past 10 years specifically, annual multifamily permitting activity has averaged only 739 units, just 739 units annually over the past 10 years. That's hardly anything for a market the size of Pittsburgh. And how about rental rates? Solid, but not spectacular growth as you might expect. Same-store rental rates actually fell a little bit in fourth quarter, a little seasonal dip, down 0.6%. But hikes prior in the year brought year-over-year rent growth to 3.4%. Now, that's certainly better than national average of 2.3%, but it's not nearly as high as you might expect for an apartment market with an occupancy rate of 97.5%. In fact, even though Pittsburgh ranks on top of the national apartment occupancy rankings, Pittsburgh ranked only 19th for rent growth in 2010. In fact, one of the markets that actually beat Pittsburgh for rent growth in the past year was Milwaukee, again, close to the home of the Green Bay Packers. So that bodes well for Packer fans. So there is one part of the Pittsburgh apartment market that actually did have significant rent growth in the past year, and that is West Pittsburgh. In fact, what a year this one had. Spectacular performance. Overall occupancy surged 4.4 points up to a very tight rate of 98%, and same-store rental rates catapulted up 6.8% in 2010, the best in the metro, and that was driven by big quarterly hikes in 1Q and 3Q. So that wraps us up. I think we're ready now for the big game on Sunday. Until next time, for Apartment Market Dynamics and NPF Research, I'm Jay Parsons. Thank you for watching.
Want more? Go deeper with NPF Research's apartment market reports. From a national level, down to individual metros, to specific neighborhoods, NPF Research has been providing unparalleled apartment market intelligence to the multifamily industry for almost 5 decades. Learn more by contacting us at 877-284-4938 or visit www.npfresearch.com and click on Market Reports.